Hello everyone, welcome back to our Technical Tuesday. Today we're going to get into our swatching of February 2024 Mani Me's stamping polishes from Maniology, Asteroid B504 and B505 Deep Space, and comparisons to other colors from their brand. So I thought Asteroid was close to last month's gray, but apparently it was actually one of the other previous grays that was recently in last, I'd like to say 4 months, which was Front Page, that it was very close to looking at it, along with Greyjoy. So Front Page is B462, Greyjoy is B181. So we're going to go ahead and get into our swatching. And I'm using the plate that I always like to use when it comes to swatching, which has the little polish bottles from Maniology. It's Kawaii Emoji BM-XL325 is the name of the plate. And there's the top. And this is the plate. So I'm going to go ahead and mark a swatch stick, guys. Hopefully my marker's still working. I had trouble with it the other day. So we need come on, marker. Markers are covered, so while I've got my marker recovered, we're going to go ahead and mark the deep space as well. Okay, so I may have to replace my marker. My husband used it recently for something for my child's Cub Scouts. Okay, so we're going to go in and we're going to stamp over the black and the white before we actually swatch in the plain color by itself. So, swatch over the black. It definitely shows up well over black. Swatching over white, which I imagine it will show up over well over white. Okay. And it shows very well over white. And then the color itself over the stick. This is a very nice mellow gray. It's not very dark. It's not super light either. It's a very nice gray. I apologize, my son is home from school and he is having fun, to say the least, wandering around in here with his 2DS at full volume. I'm probably going to have to make him turn it down again. Kyle, buddy, come here. Come here. Kyle, come here, please. Come here. Thank you. This is too loud again. Not all the way up, buddy. Right there, okay? Thank you. If you want loud, you need to be in a different room. Okay. So, we're going to go ahead and we're going to go into the swatching comparison phase with the grays. Alright, remove yourself from my finger tape. Thank you. Apologize. My tape did not want to come off of my finger. Okay, so this one is Asteroid. It's one we just did on the swatch stick and the top of the bottle. We're going to do it over black and white, and then we're going to put it next to the other two grays similar to it. That I own anyways. There may be more, but these are the ones that I own personally. Okay. Come on, off the stamper. Okay. Alright, so now we're going to swap to the next color. So this is Asteroid, and this one is Front Page, B462. Try that again. I had some issues with the bottle here. So that is Front Page, and then we have Greyjoy. That's the last one. Then we will get into our blues. So, one more, and voila. Okay, so these are the three grays, and all the rest were either much lighter than this or a lot darker than this. These are the closest grays that I own. And I have a lot of grays, which is funny because I had like 4 or 5 different dark ones and like 3 different light ones. So these are the medium grays. Alright, swatch stick. So this is Greyjoy. I'm going to try and get in a little closer here. And as you can see, it's pretty close, but Greyjoy has a little warmer tone to it, almost like a mauve-y tone. And then we have on, I think it's called Front Page. Yeah, Front Page. When you compare it next to him, now on the black, it looks almost identical. But over the white, you can see some big differences. So you can block a little bit of the extra light out here so you can actually see it. There we go. So against the white, it's actually very different on each of them. But against the black, they are very similar. But it has a cooler tone than the other two. This has got a more blue, cooler hue. The other two, like this one has a slight brown hue. This one has a slight purple mauvey hue. So they are different, and it is a noticeable difference, especially when it's over a lighter color like white. But you can even see it over the black that they're a little different, just not as well. So this one is very different from a lot of the others in its own way. And we will get moving on to our lovely Deep Space. This one's a very pretty holographic blue. Hi, Leah. I love you too, sweetheart. You gonna be my little buddy again for filming like you always are? Yep. And in my lap you go. Okay, sweetheart. It's about time for another lint roller. Cool. I think I might need another one here soon. Hi, I love you too. You're sweet, you're fluffy, and adorable. Yes, you are loved, sweet princess. So, our cat moment here. She's a clinging, as usual, guys. I don't think I have a whole lot of videos where she's not in it somewhere. She is a determined furball. She needs her affection all the time. It's okay, Leia. It's just the washing machine. And the child. That doesn't help either. Kyle, you're scaring the kitty. Yes, you're scaring Leia. See? You scared her off.
The kitty.
Yes, you did scare the kitty. Okay. So, for the lineup. Probably seems like they're almost all the exact same bottle, right? When you look at them. They're not. We have Deep Space, Starfish, Celestial, Flicker, Peacock, and Occult. So we have B505, B279, B239, B447, B454, and B444. And I'm going to flip them up now so you can look at the tops. And right away, if you look at the tops, you can see the difference, some differences in them already, with the exception of one that I have not swatched yet. There's different shades to these colors, and but in the bottle they look borderline identical. So we will get into that momentarily. All right, so we're going to swatch the top. This is a very pretty color inside the bottle. I want to see what it looks like outside the bottle, guys. Oh, that's really pretty. That's really pretty. Okay. And we're going to swatch our stick. Alright, so this is what it looks like over black. It's got a very subtle look when it's over black. Alright, and now we're going to do it over the white. It's very pretty. I definitely like this blue a lot. And then we're going to go ahead and paint over the clear. So this almost has a jelly-like formula looking at it. It's definitely more sheer than I'm accustomed to dealing with these kind of polishes, but it's definitely really pretty. Okay, so now we're going to stamp onto the mat white and black to compare it against the other 5 that look very similar in the bottle to this one. Fresh cotton. All right, so now we're going to go in with Starfish. Which I can tell right away after swiping the polish onto the plate, this is a much deeper blue. Right away. Like, I can tell it's a much deeper holographic blue. This is also another blue that I really like. I really like Starfish. Starfish is a really pretty color of blue. Yes, Starfish. Okay, so now we're going to go in with Celestial. We're not going in with Starfish. Celestial this time, buddy.
Starfish.
Yes, Starfish. I hear you.
Starfish.
And Celestial is also a very gorgeous blue, all in of its own right. Okay, so now we're going to go in with Flicker. That sound gets me every time. So gritty. So that is Flicker. And then we're going to go in with Peacock. And then last but not least, a Colt. Leia, please leave the new floor mat alone. I'd finally found a doormat that was thin enough that my door can actually go over it, and my cat is over there messing with it. And all I'm trying to do is have less dirt in my home. And she's like, no, the house needs to be filthy. Okay, and then one more on a Colt, and then we will compare them. Now we got all of our swatches. Let me play real quick, guys. Yeah, at some point in time I probably should do a mani with this plate and not just swatches. Seems like that's all I ever do with this plate is swatches. So. Alright, let's put the cap on. There. Alright, so closer in here. And I'm sure you can see in just this right here how different they are. There are several that are similar, but they are quite different. And when you're looking at them like that, even over the black, they have different, a little bit different in look. They are all very dark in color, so the over the black is harder to tell, but over the white you can definitely see the difference, guys. Like it's a lot different. But there's over the black. Block some light so it's not glaring. But yeah, they are very different here. They are very different. So, zoom out. So yeah, no, this is a nice new addition to the collection. It's quite a bit different. And I like that. I do. The closest one I would have to say is going to be Peacock. I think Peacock is probably that. Well, maybe not. Maybe Flicker would be a closer comparison. However, it's just not as, it's a different finish. Flicker has more chunkier holographic glitters, whereas this is more like a true holographic polish and not a teal-like polish with holographic glitter in it. So that's the best way to describe that. So that is our two new colors, and they're similar counterparts, I guess is the way to put it. So I want to thank you all for watching, and I hope this was helpful for you guys, and for those who want to support my channel and help me out, give me a like, or if you haven't subscribed, subscribe. If you like my content and you want to help, comment below. I do take requests as well for types of videos. And I just had a brain fart. I apologize, guys. The cat came up to me and she sidetracked me here. Where was I with this? Yes, when you like and comment, you don't even necessarily have to subscribe. When you like and comment, it helps get my videos out into the algorithm. But if you've watched more than one of my videos and you like my content, feel free to subscribe. That also really helps the channel. And if you're planning on making an order with Maniology, I do have an ambassador code that gives you 10% off of all orders that is not their subscription box, which means the box itself or any of its plates. Any of the polishes that came from those boxes, it will work on, and any of the bonus items it will work on. It just won't work on the MXM plates themselves. And if you are already an MXM subscriber, they have a code specifically that does work on their subscription plates and their boxes. So there is a code specifically for those, but my code works on everything else. It gives you 10% off, and it gives me a small kickback from it being used. And that just helps me be able to supply the product to give you guys these videos. So those are ways that you can help. For those who have subscribed and those who have been liking and commenting on my videos and helping it get out into the algorithm and reach more people, thank you. And for those who have used my code on your orders, thank you as well. And because of that, I'm still waiting for the approval, but because of that, I will be able to do the clear jelly stamper video as soon as the payment goes through and I'm able to order a couple plates and some polishes from them to test and compare to Maniology products, as someone had asked me if I had tried them, and no, I had not, and how they compare to Maniology's. So I will do a video on that, and hopefully, you know, it doesn't take me too long to get there. I'm currently just waiting on Maniology to do their monthly ambassador stuff, because they only go in, they do it once a month, and they'll go in and they'll approve stuff and send out payments and things like that. So I just waiting on that currently. It shouldn't be too much longer, probably within the next week or two, and then I could place an order, and then we just need to wait for it to arrive, and I'll be able to do a video on clear jelly stamper for you guys. I think that's all I have to announce. Next week's Mani video will be love letter theme. It'll be the last Valentine's Day Mani. Yeah, it'd be the last Valentine's Day Mani this year. And I think that's it. I think that's all I have to cover. So thank you all, and I hope you all are having a very good morning, afternoon, evening, night, whatever it may be, whenever you're watching this video, wherever you're at. And until next time, thanks to you all for watching. Bye.